Right, well, I guess now's as good a time as any. If I sound deflated, there's a reason for that. In fact, two, and I'll do one up here. I recorded a video, I tried to do two of these in the last few days. I should note before I get on to the second point what day it is. It is currently Monday, 2 a.m. And that's important. That's important. Monday, the 11th of September, 2017. So, I did a bit of work in videos. It does include taking a couple people down to what the f... That's moving with me. Why? I think I've broken the game. Nonetheless, no, wrong button. Nope, F4 does nothing. YouTube. Yeah, I did a bit of guff round here, and I did a little bit of building downstairs. I took cows down and everything. Ooh, I done a lot. I done quite a bit. And I'm deflated from that. I'm a little tiny bit deflated. What? Whatever that is, I don't know what it is. Yeah, I feel a little bit deflated from that. But you know what really deflated me? A couple hours ago, just a couple hours ago, I found out what happened on YouTube, Twitch. I don't know where PewDiePie seems to stream, but there's a point where people need to realize that it's time to cut ties with arseholes. Okay, so today may be a little bit of a talky bit, and I'm not going to go, yes, this is one side of the argument, this is another, because one side is full of assholes defending an asshole, and the other is people defending someone's legal right to take down their property off of the internet and calling an asshole an asshole. But that's mostly what I'm going to do right now. I don't even know if this will go out. PewDiePie. An asshole that is just... Right. I have stated before I don't like PewDiePie. That's what I did in a video. Yes, I've stated before I don't like PewDiePie, and I've stated it before in this series. Well, not this season, but this series as a whole. I've stated I don't like him. Turns out I was right. somehow it turns out that I was the one right all along. Yeah, you can come over here. He doesn't want to. So, PewDiePie, the face of YouTube, undeniably the face of YouTube, the most popular person on YouTube, the person that essentially provides YouTube all its mainstream attention, you asswipe. Yeah, the guy that gives YouTube mainstream, I was about to say appeal, but then again the appeal that he's attracting tends to be the Trump voter type, and before anyone wants to defend his guff on that, don't get me started. Right, Keiran, you asswipe. So, yeah, he for the last couple months has been burning bridges and setting alight to YouTube. Not in an anarchist, ooh yay, I'm gonna fix YouTube way. More in a, hey, you know how racists use these terms and say these things and do these things? Yeah, I'm gonna do that. That's what PewDiePie has pretty much done. He's interlaced the idea of, yes, I am going to burn down YouTube, but I'm going to do it in a dumb way. Which isn't beneficial for YouTube, isn't beneficial for anyone on YouTube, but somehow he's still getting all the attention and love that he really shouldn't get. So, a couple months ago, he told a couple guys in India to write on a sign, "Kill all Jews." I was quoting that, and he acted surprised. He acted surprised by paying people to do something. And they did it. That stirred up a bit of controversy. Yeah, I've done all of this. He acted surprised that people will do things for money. Here's the thing. Here's the very important thing that has to be said. People will always do things for money. It's kind of the essence of YouTube. It always has been. So by taking some guys from India and going, yeah, you can write this on a sign and it'll be fine. Why? Nonetheless, people defended that. People thought that was fine. He made a mistake, blah blah blah. Right, he can make a mistake. Good. That's fine. That's fine. Have you ever heard of the term shame on you, or fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice, shame on me? Yeah, well, YouTube's currently in that situation of fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice, shame on me. Because, sweet Jesus. PewDiePie, the face of YouTube, the John Cena, no, Hulk Hogan of YouTube, has said exactly what Hulk Hogan said. Okay, not the bit about the daughter and all of that. The bit about, what's that? Oh yeah, someone of a different colour of skin. I know someone will say, oh, you're just making money off of this and by saying this. You know what? I'm not going to monetize this. I'm not going to monetize this video. Mostly because, quite frankly, I don't care. This is a throwaway episode to me. I'm angry. This isn't an argument of, oh, but he slipped up. You can slip up and say a swear word. You can go, oh shit. You can fall and stub your toe and go, you can slip that way. You can do things like that. But when you call someone a word with very, very negative connotations, a word that refers to one of the darkest moments in human history. You think it's fine to defend a man who will, quote unquote, slip up using that word. You know what? You and the rest of the people that are like you can sod off. Why do I keep going in there? I don't know. There's nothing that anyone can say that defends PewDiePie at this point. Because defending PewDiePie is like defending Hitler. And, unsurprisingly, he tried to do that. Oh yeah. The second that mainstream media, i.e. Fox News or MSNBC, BBC or any of those gets a hold of this little scrotum, YouTube is either going to die or kick him. There are no two ways about that. There are absolutely no two ways about what he has done. What he has done is essentially destroyed YouTube. Single-handedly, may I add. Well, not single-handedly. There's that JonTron FUD, of whom needs his own argument. Well, not his own argument, his own very angry video about him, but quite frankly, I don't care for him. Right. I'll try and be calm now. The main point I am trying to make here is this is undefendable, what he has done. Not as a, ooh, I slipped up moment. I mean as a corporation that runs a business that he works for. May I add that every time that I say something stupid or JonTron or NerdCubed Total Biscuit, Jim Sterling, PewDiePie, anyone ever, Wheezy Waiter, Jenna Marbles, Nerdwriter1, name any YouTuber. Anytime anyone on YouTube slips up, YouTube could go out. YouTube could have easily done that when he wrote on a sign. Well, he got two guys to write on a sign, "Kill all Jews." He paid for that. He paid people to do that. Disney dropped him. Disney went, "Nope. Go away. You go away." Disney had the gall to do everything in their legal right to go, "That's not us." YouTube, currently, nothing. YouTube has done nothing to tell him, "Go away." How this... Oh yeah, there's one there. How this has gotten to this point baffles me. Baffles me completely. Not out of a, "Oh, how can you say that?" It's how YouTube can say, "Oh, no, we're fine with this." The second a Fox News or anyone gets a hold of this, YouTube will have to kick him, or YouTube will be killed off straight away. There's no two ways about it. There's nothing that can be said or done to go, "Oh yeah, that we can defend that." Defending what is currently going on is irresponsible at best. Well, at least, I should say. It is something that if you are defending, I don't even want you watching this channel. Quite frankly, I don't care. "Oh, but you'd make money." Yes, I don't care. This stupidity that is currently going on, the gall that people have to defend this arse-bag, quite frankly, surprises me. And it shouldn't. It shouldn't surprise me that there are assholes willing to defend that asshole. There's nothing that anyone can say that would make me go, "No, I see your point," because he used the N-word. Look, I was trying the other day to write up an article of free speech versus censorship, and I used that word to put the whole thing into perspective, where you're allowed to use it in some forms of art but not in others, and then you get people saying freedom of speech and all of that. Quite frankly, I cannot use that article now as a point of freedom of speech versus censorship because of that arsehole. And the reason I'm calling him an arsehole is not because he's said something obscenely racist, not just because of that, but because he is putting hundreds of people's lives at risk. Now you might be thinking, oh, do you mean hate crime going? No. What I mean is, if YouTube does defend him, then that's it. YouTube's done. YouTube is gone. That means hundreds of people that don't have brand deals and massive channels, but still trying to do that working on YouTube full time thing, that puts their lives up in the air. They won't have YouTube as their job. They want to. They are willing to work on YouTube. They are willing to entertain you. But because of one asshole with no sense of morality, no sense of reality in sense, did I just say the same thing twice? It is very hot and I'm very confused at this point because I'm blind with rage. He put it this way: PewDiePie doesn't want to be the face of YouTube. He doesn't want to be that one on top of the hill. But here's the problem. He is the one on top of the hill. He has full control. He, on his own, could destroy YouTube or come out and say, I did a bad thing, I am an asshole, I am stepping away, and do what he wants to do, which is not be the face of YouTube. But he won't. He won't step away on his own because he just doesn't realize that he is that top of the hill. He is the one that is the face of the company. He is there to be the point where people can go, oh, that guy represents all of these people. I think this is a good point to bring up. Whenever people, you see it in entertainment all the time, there's this moment of ooh, this person of race represents all people, according to this one person, blah de blah de blah. Well, here's the thing. PewDiePie represents all of YouTube. Whether YouTube like it, whether PewDiePie likes it, whether I like it or not. He just is. Because he has the most subscribers. He is the one that is on Conan. He is the one that is pulled out of the hat to be the face of YouTube. And he doesn't represent everyone. He doesn't represent the full group, if you will. Are you the one that... No, you're not the one that I've spoken to. But you are. Cool. Yeah. As much as people want to say, oh, he doesn't represent us, he is the face of YouTube, whether you like it or not. And yet, somehow, YouTube don't want to admit it. And if they don't go, I'm putting my foot down, that's the end of YouTube. The current ad apocalypse that is happening, where there are countless numbers of my videos and Nerdcubed and hundreds of other YouTubers getting, oh, this may not be ad friendly. We are going to limit / not put ads on this video. That is because of him. That is because of the stupidity of his mouth. The stupidity of... what's his face? John Tron or whatever the bloody hell he is. Those assholes are affecting everyone. Affecting the content that you see on people's channels, and it's also affecting the people. It's affecting you and it's affecting me, because I'm not meant to say asshole, but apparently YouTube don't know how to understand my accent. That's because I change it every 5 seconds. But that is not the point. The stupidity that is going on YouTube is caused by him and other assholes who want to go, oh yes, let's take the world back to 1842. Let's not use racial slurs on YouTube. Let's not use racial slurs on Twitch, or... I shouldn't have to say this, but I'm having to say it. Don't go onto a website and expect to be appreciated for your buggery just because you think you're right. You are, in a sense, right. But being right-wing doesn't mean you're right. And for anyone that wants to say, oh, but I politically am right. Yes, well, good for you. You think you're right. I may not agree with everything you say, but cool. I still think you have the right to believe that. I just don't think you have the right to be saying racial slurs on the internet. And you know whom else doesn't think that's a good idea? The UK government. The UK government say that if you say a racial slur on the internet, get off. We're going to arrest you. Yeah. Maybe give up that freedom of speech guff for less of this guff. This idea that, oh yes, I get to say whatever I want. You know what? No, you don't, douchebag. You shouldn't be allowed to say whatever you want. You should have some sense of policing in the world, whether that be from actual policing or maybe just a little tiny bit of your own head. Your own head should tell you, should I say a racial slur? And then your head just goes, no, don't say a racial slur. That's what baffles me. That's what really baffles me. The fact that people are willing to defend someone who said a racial slur, yet they don't realise that maybe, just maybe, his head should have told him, don't do it, instead of someone like me on the internet pointing it out. I shouldn't have to point this out. Don't be an asshole. Don't use racial slurs. Don't be a dick. There are plenty of times that I would say, oh yes, you should be able to do what you want, and it will be freedom of speech, but when you're putting people's livelihoods at risk as the face of the company, quite frankly, you need a kick in the head. You need a bit of a slap upside the head, just to remind you that maybe your self-indignation of, oh yes, I get to say whatever I want. Maybe you should be stopped from being able to say whatever you want just because you think, oh yes, I am right, I'm stoic. No, you're not. You're an asshole, and you're putting people's lives at risk. I'm going to go now. That was very angry and very full-blown, but I don't care. I don't care at this point. You can go away. I will add on in this credits bit. You defending PewDiePie because of the DMCA that he got from what's the name of the developer? Yeah, anyway, a developer went, nope, you can't have our game to say whatever you want. You're not allowed to do that. And you defending PewDiePie at that point is dumb. Dumb, not because simply it's illegal, but because you are trying to say that your feeling of, oh, but he didn't say it in that. He didn't do it. Your feeling that he should be allowed to have that video online, quite frankly, is dumb. That developer, by law, is allowed to do whatever they want with their property. Every single video online that I've ever made can be taken down by the developer, if they so wish. If I say that, I don't know, YouTube is bad, YouTube can take it down. I'll kick up hell, but, you know, they can do that. If I make a video on, let's see, Tomb Raider, the 2013 release, and I say that it's bad, like I did, Square Enix can go, nope. They are fully allowed to do that. But they won't, because 99% of the time, I tend to go, oh yes, this is a good game, this is a good thing. Hell, Deus Ex, another thing put out by Square Enix, I think. I think is great. Should they take down the Tomb Raider video, but not the... No. But it is fully within their right to do that. They own that property. I'm making money off of it. I'm making money off of the videos, but it's still their property. Video games are not covered by fair use. But you know what? Just go away. I'm done. I'm done. Coming back from a fucking war.